Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender. At the 45 on his way. There he goes down the right side. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Raider. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. They'll run play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. And the Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Eakin. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Gives it on the option. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yard. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Carter. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse... And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Red Raider! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Running free. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on third down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Red Raiders have a lot of options on second and inches. Looks as if he's going to run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Douglas. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Morton. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. We saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and the pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Stumbled to the ground. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Quarterback making adjustments. On the run, still looking. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Stopped at the 46-yard line, and just making a play and turning in the interception. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Back to throw, it's Morton. Fires to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
How about the coverage by the defense? It's almost like they knew they were running a curl route, sitting on the route, doing a good job of seeing the quarterback, breaking them.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Hauls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Red Raider! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. He's going for it all. Makes the grab on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job. And you've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. For go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Eakin. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they are going to...
Going deep. Pulls it in down the middle. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage?
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hung.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it, you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They just keep firing. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Back to throw, it's Robertson. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.